Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2! In the last episode, we were trying to locate a young man by the name of Feynriel. He's a mage that is refusing to see sense and head to the circle. It's for his own protection. Now, his father wouldn't really tell us anything about him. However, Thrask, the Templar that his mother, Ariane, has been talking to, he might be slightly more cooperative.
Are you the Templar who is pursuing the boy Feynriel?
I did not realize his name was known so widely. Perhaps your friend knew him in the alienage.
Not every elf lives in one of your cages, Templar.
Are you a friend of his?
Maybe, sort of. I don't know.
Have you met him? What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
Pardon? That's very specific. I want to help Feynriel. Feynriel is a menace. Amelia does want to help him. And the best way she knows to help him is to send him to the circle. I will say that. I don't think Amelia is malicious. If I were to give her an alignment, I'd say she was lawful good. However, those laws are the Chantry's laws. And, you know, the vast majority of mages, she's petrified of them. She doesn't hate them. Blood mages, she hates. She's like, just kill them. Just kill them. They're messing about with magic that doesn't need to be messed about with. Kill them. Get rid of them. But your average everyday mage, she's scared, but she's like, hey, as long as they're obeying the Maker's rules, I'm all good with that. So I don't think she's like, oh, let's go beat up the boy. Let's show him the correct way. She's like, he's confused. He is young. We want to help him by sending him to the circle.
No young boy should have to face down demons alone.
It is surprising what sympathies mages evoke. I always expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles.
Not all of us are.
If we do not find Feynriel soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I have said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
You misunderstood me, sir. It's not that Amelia is sympathetic to mage plight. As she said, he shouldn't have to face down demons alone. And he can get that help in the circle. Yeah, the city guard might be able to help.
Aveline, don't you think this matter concerns the whole city?
It does, and you Templars are spread thin to begin with.
True. Sadly, there are more mages fleeing than we can easily keep up with.
Then let the city guard do what we're good at. I can track the boy.
There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Feynriel went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
Oh, Fenris. Fenris, you misunderstood. Amelia wasn't trying to support mage
I know
plight.
good things about you, Anders. Not what I expected.
From a mage, you mean?
I didn't say that.
How else would you judge me? What else am I a shining example of?
I don't know. Other Fereldans lurking in Darktown? Mage or not?
You have a fair point.
Thank you, Anders. Don't speak to Aveline like that. Aveline doesn't deserve that shit. Okay, let's head to the Darktown entrance. We've actually passed Samson by a couple of times. Oh, we're coming in from down here. Interesting. And we won't get harassed on the streets because we already cleared out the gang here. Ha. It's almost like I planned it. But I didn't. Hello, buddy.
What do you know? I was told my old friend Thrask was advising you folks to seek me out. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
Oh, Fenris. Same voice actor. Same voice actor. Yeah, are you Samson?
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the Order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who got the dust.
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. Magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
And it's people like you that encourage this. Yeah, I think that, the fact that he was an ex-Templar, Amelia was like, oh, I feel quite badly for this guy, what happened to him, and then that whole like, oh yeah, they're just children and I send them off. Rather than sending them to safety in a circle, you send them to God knows where they might hurt themselves, hurt other people. No. No thank you, sir.
You don't cooperate, and the Templars will know you're helping rogue mages.
Rogue? Is that what you should be called, just for wanting to live like a person, not a beast? Wish I could do more, but I need coin to live, and your lad Feynriel didn't have any.
I pity any mage who is forced to rely on you for protection.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Oh my god.
So your good friend's a kidnapper? Can't say I'm surprised.
Not a friend. Just someone who's not afraid to try this business. Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking? You might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
God damn it, you people. Let's go, quickly. I think Amelia is just disgusted by Samson, the lack of concern he shows for these people's safety. Because as I said, Amelia believes that the safest place a mage can be is in the circle. I was going to say, oh, Varric can pick that lock. Varric isn't here. Sad times. He is over here, apparently. Oh, okay. I was a bit confused. I was looking for a group of people. Arthuris's private dock. Hello? Anyone? Let's bring out the dog. Preemptively, let's bring out the dog. Better safe than sorry. Hello? Hello. Alright. Get him! And haste! Aveline, do you want to go after? Thank you. Go get him. Next. Oh, Aveline. Oh, crap. We don't have any rogues. Well, I feel like a dumbass. Get him. Excuse you. Bugger off. Amelia, there we go. Whoop. The hell was that? Okay, I'm going to assume it was something that Anders did, or it was a trap. Hopefully we don't come across anything locked. A crate, that's good. Crates aren't locked. Thank you all. Anything up here? Okay, no. Nope, nope, we got a crate. Yoink. Oh, we can't.
I don't think I can do that.
So we can't get through there. Okay, there's an open door, but first... just to be sure that I'm not missing out on anything, excuse me. Hello?
Get a hold of her.
Please, help me. Anyone?
Get the hands! I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
You know nothing of magic.
To arms!
See, this right here. If she had just been sent to the circle, this wouldn't have happened. Get her. And haste. Yes! Oh no, bugger off. Bugger off, don't come near me. Oh, hello. No, you don't.
Let's finish this!
Oh, who am I attacking? Who? Oh, this dickhead. Everyone's doing alright for health. Oh, come on. Out we go. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Aveline, I've got you. And let's give you a heal. There we go.
Who do you suppose she was? We should see if there's anything here to identify her.
Yeah. Yeah, that is just a very, very sad turn of events, I think. Thrask's letter. Olivia's letter to Thrask. Father, I know the sacrifices you've made to conceal my secret, but I am a child no longer. I cannot burden you my whole life, lest my secret destroy us both. I must live my own life as a woman, and as a mage. It is oddly freeing to write the word. Farewell, Father. I hope one day you make peace between what you have been taught and what you have seen. All my love, Olivia. Oof. I think all Amelia is thinking is that Thrask should have known better. He's a Templar. Oh, Captain Rayner's accounts. Sold 3 barrels of fish, Viscount's Keep. 3 barrels of rum, Hanged Man. 1 male human mage, Danzig, Undercity. 25 Ravani furs, Helton's Clothiers. Yeah, what I was saying before, though, Amelia, she feels badly for the poor girl to have been denied access to the circle, to be denied a proper magical education, the ability to defend herself from demons. I think she has very limited sympathy for Thrask, though. He's a Templar. He should know better. And he didn't.
Aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around. Someone will usually pay for their removal, though.
Indeed they will. You know what? Whilst we're here, Let's have a bit of a run round, see if we can trigger anyone. No one... Oh! No one up here, but there is a crate. Thank you. Hello? Bandits. I am looking for bandits. Has anyone seen them? No, just plenty of torn trousers at the docks. That tells a story. Seriously? Is there no one about? There's gotta be someone. There has to be.
These warehouses
Here we
are
go.
occasionally used as store things.
Let's grab
They're
that.
not just investigators.
Okay. Summon the puppy. Get in there, Dane. Dane, do you want... There we go. Oh, next wave. Everyone's doing alright for health. Oh, buddy. There we go. Last one. There we go. Is that everyone? Okie doke. And thank you for the loot, people. Ooh, robes. I wonder if those are the pretty robes. I will admit, there is one set of robes in this game that I love. It is the pretty robes. I think that's lovely. But, yeah. I prefer this look for Amelia. She's not exactly the type of mage that's like, yeah, I wanna dress like a mage. I wanna let everyone know that that's what I am and that they can't touch me. Okie doke. It seems that's all the raiders we can find for tonight. Unless there are some dicking about over here. No. Okie doke. We can always come back at some point. It's no bother. Excuse me. Now then, Danzig in the Undercity. We wanna get to this poor boy as soon as possible. We don't need any more abominations tonight. Now Danzig, I believe.
You are known, Fenris.
What?
I'm going through Jevon's neglected reports. Some involve you and requests about you.
By whom?
I don't know. They're old, poorly kept. But you should be on your best behavior.
Thank you for getting rid of them.
I didn't.
Like, that's what I say.
Oh, Fenris body. Aveline is like the very definition of lawful. She's not getting rid of those reports. She wouldn't get rid of reports about Hawk. So I don't think she'd get rid of reports about you, buddy. Hello. You're right.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Fenris.
Make him talk.
I can do that.
Andraste's great flaming ass! How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave, a smuggler hideout on the Wounded Coast. Vinters will be by to finish the deal today. Now, can I go?
Hell no!
Sure. Oh, wait. I meant no.
That's it! Hey, and thank you. Thank you for the friendship. And haste! Get in there! Yes!
Another wave!
Oh, hello! Okay, oh, we've got archers. Excuse me, don't hit me. Bugger off. There we go. Everyone's doing alright for health. Oh, hello. Oh, are you still up, buddy? Oh no, you're not Danzig. You're just a random ass mage. No. Oh, no, Ferris has him. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that's all of them. Good stuff, guys. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Ooh, map to the Wounded Coast. Thank you.
Looks like they took him to some bolt hole in the Wounded Coast. I wonder if that's near the Injured Cliffs. Or the Limping Hills. Massive Head Trauma Bay. No? Just me? Forget I said anything.
I would like to go to Massive Head Trauma Bay. I would like to visit that location. Please. Dragon Age 4. That's what we need. We need to go to Massive Head Trauma Bay. Just for a little while. For like a day trip. That's all I want. I'm not leaving that behind. Let's go pick up a rogue. Because there's a gather party spot right outside Anders' clinic.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
Excuse me?
Never knew humans could be this poor.
Oh. Oh, madam, everyone can be poor. Now then, I'm thinking, let's swap out Aveline for Varric. There we go. And I am going back for that chest. I don't like leaving loot behind. And then after that, we will head straight to the Wounded Coast. Straight there. No detours, no nothing. Now then, Varric. Open this. Thank you kindly, sir. Good stuff. I think something I might do right before I move on to Act 2 is that I'm going to just go over all of the maps.
Take what I like. That's what I say.
Okay, sir. But yeah, go over all of the maps in both day and night. Just to make sure I'm not missing out on any chests. Okay, the Wounded Coast. Oh, ambushed. Hello. What is this? I'm very glad I picked up a rogue. Hello. Oh. Go, go, go. And double haste. And get him. Oh, no. The spider was too far away. Sad times. Get him. And you. And last one. There we go.
Out of your element, dwarf.
No thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Kunari.
Court the Kunari? Make her think of the children.
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I have heard of this. It's why their ships are so feared.
They offered this to you. It sounds like magic. Ooh, I'm trying to think what Amelia would know about the Kunari. One, she thinks they're heathens. They are heathens who do not accept, you know, the Maker's Light and all of that. I think she'd know that they collar their mages. Because that's one of the big things about, like, oh, look at how terrible the Kunari are. Look at what they do to our mages. Y'all in the circle should be grateful that we aren't doing that to you. So based off of that, it seems highly unlikely that the Kunari would use magic. At least in that capacity. So it does sound like magic, but I think Amelia would trust in the fact that it is a powder. It's not some magical component. It's like a very mundane thing that is just highly explosive.
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Talvashoth, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talvashoth.
The Talvashoth. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
What's the point when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market. But this stuff you can put in a bag.
Ooh. I'm not entirely sure how Amelia feels about this. On one hand, the whole giving everyone this ability that no, this is why we put mages in circles, so that they can't do this damage. If everyone can suddenly do this damage, then everyone's gonna have to be in a circle. Oh. At the same time, these Talvashoth, considering that Amelia is living in Kirkwall, I would assume that she knows that they are preying on people. They are living in the mountains, being wild and crazy and murdering anyone that gets in their path. And someone will have to take them out. If we take them out off our own back, there's a pretty good chance he will just head to the Arishok and say, oh, well, I did it. And, you know, he'll get his own way if we agree to this or not. So we might as well get some coin out of it, I think.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Yeah, I think Amelia's thinking is that this dwarf is going to be sticking his nose in Kunari business. And if we take out those Talvashoth and he starts running his mouth that he did it, it can create more problems, if you get what I'm saying. It's better that we at least earn a bit of coin off of that than nothing. Embryum. Embryums are flowers from the orchid family. Its therapeutic qualities were actually discovered because of the embryum's exceptional beauty. The beloved daughter of Lord Ignace Poulenc, I'm guessing, of Orlais, fell victim to a terrible sickness of the lungs, which her healers were unable to cure. Thinking the girl would soon perish, her parents surrounded her bed with brightly coloured flowers, hoping that they would bring some warmth and cheer in her last days. Oddly enough, the girl began to recover from the illness and grew stronger each day. Her parents were baffled but overjoyed. The healers eventually learned that the fragrance of one of the flowers eased the child's breathing. The flower was an embryum, and later became known as the salubrious embryum. The other variant that has certain magical properties is known as dark embryum. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia. Okie doke. Now then, codex entries, because I am indeed out of time. Yeah, we've read all of them. Creatures, abomination. We arrived in the dead of night. We had been tracking the Maleficar for days, and finally had him cornered. Or so we thought. As we approached, a home on the edge of the town exploded, sending splinters of wood and fist-sized chunks of rock into our ranks. We had but moments to regroup before fire rained from the sky, the sounds of destruction wrapped in a hideous laughter from the centre of the village. There, perched atop the spire of the village chantry, stood the mage, but he was human no longer. We shouted prayers to the Maker and deflected what magic we could, but, as we thought, the creature fought harder. I saw my comrades fall, burned by the flaming sky or crushed by debris. The monstrous creature looked as if a demon were wearing a man like a twisted suit of skin, spotted me, and grinned. We had forced it to this, I realised. The mage had made this pact, given himself over to the demon to survive our assault. Transcribed from a tale told by a former Templar in Cumberland, 884 Blessed. It is known that mages are able to walk the Fade while completely aware of their surroundings, unlike most others who may only enter the realm as dreamers and leave it scarcely aware of their experience. Demons are drawn to mages, though whether it is because of this awareness or simply by virtue of their magical power in our world is unknown. Regardless of the reason, a demon will always attempt to possess a mage when it encounters one, by force or by making some kind of deal, depending on the strength of the mage. Should the demon get the upper hand, the result is an unholy union known as an abomination. Abominations have been responsible for some of the worst cataclysms in history, and the notion that some mage in a remote tower could turn into such a creature unbeknownst to any was the driving force behind the creation of the Circle of Magi. Thankfully, abominations are rare. The Circle has methods for weeding out those who are too at risk for demonic possession, and scant few mages would give up their free will to submit to such a bond with a demon. But once an abomination is created, it will do its best to create more. Considering that entire squads of Templars have been known to fall at the hands of a single abomination, it is not surprising that the Chantry takes the business of the Circle of Magi very seriously indeed. Arms of the Riverdane. The Battle of Riverdane is among the most famous in Ferelden's history. Fought at the onset of the Dragon Age in a bid to secure the country's independence from Orlesian rule. The Ferelden army was cobbled together from commoners and the bands who had turned against the Orlesian usurper, King Megrin. Even so, under the leadership of Loghain MacTair, they scored an astounding victory against a large force of chevaliers fording the Riverdane. Afterwards, Loghain was hailed as a Ferelden legend, and for a time, veterans of the battle enjoyed similar status. The soldiers' possessions became prized mementos. In particular, the suits of armour belonging to those early supporters who joined Marek after the death of his mother, Moira, the rebel queen. Folk tales suggest the Maker's blessing lives on in the armour those brave allies wore on that fateful day. Fiona. Duncan became Ferelden's commander of the Grey in 910 Dragon, assuming the mantle from Commander Pollara, under whom he had served since the Order's restoration in Ferelden. Pollara, who hailed from Antiva, had built an amiable relationship with King Cailan. She overcame many of the objections of Tairn Loghain, who had argued strenuously against the Order returning. After all, the Wardens had attempted to overthrow the Ferelden throne centuries before. When Pollara disappeared, perhaps recalled to Weishaupt, although none in Ferelden saw her leave, nor have seen her since, Duncan bequeathed to her son a silverite axe of great value. Duncan said he had wielded it and a twin in younger days, back when he had been a far different man. He named the axe Fiona, after a warden who inspired him, and suggested that the son ought to take similar inspiration from his mother. It is unknown what became of Pollara's son, other than that he fled Ferelden during the same blight in which Duncan perished. That's interesting. I wonder if we'll see this boy in a future game. I don't know. Probably not, but you never know. Talva Shoth. Being lost in an ancient Tevinter ruin in northern Ravane is highly overrated. And then I found myself beset by several bands of Qunari, apparently working in concert. I fled and managed to hide in a little village by the name of Vindar. The people there, mostly humans and a few elves, were devout followers of the Qun. It was the most organised village I ever laid eyes on. The houses were identical and arranged along perfectly orthogonal lines. The fields were well tended and apparently communal, but there were signs of damage everywhere, as if the town had suffered repeated sieges. Buildings shattered, fields burned, and a great many empty houses. I spent the night in the home of Vindar's matriarch, who introduced herself only as Sia. When I tried to regale my hostess with the tale of my Qunari assailants, I discovered something. Qunari, Sia said, are people who follow the Qun. Her people. Those born into Qunari society who reject the Qun are called Vashoth, which means Grey Ones. These Grey Ones must leave their homes, for they have no place among the Qunari. Sadly, many turn against the society that casts them out. These outcasts call themselves Talvashoth, the true Grey Ones. Often they have no skills to make an honest living, so they sell themselves into service, usually becoming mercenaries. Even the most inept fighter among the Qunari race possesses prodigious size and an intimidating visage. These, she informed me, were my attackers in the countryside, the same band that wreaked havoc on Vindar. The Talvashoth wage a bitter war against the Qun, the Qunari, and sometimes against Order itself. They are no match for the Qunari army, so they generally strike at farms, travellers, and those who stray too far from Qunari protection. I was lucky to escape with my life. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Was that everything? Yes, it was. Good stuff. Rightio then, okay. In the next episode, we will continue on to the Wounded Coast to hopefully try and save Feynriel, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.